Whether you love him or, as most people do, hate him, MGK is clearly here to stay. Now, even though I am a fan of a lot of MGK's music and I do listen to him quite a lot, my opinion of him over the past 6 months or so has definitely gone downhill. But do I hate MGK? No, I find him easy listening, I find his music fun, and he's just very accessible for the genre that he's promoting. He's just a dickhead. And yes, just before we get into this, I have seen him live before, and he was incredible. I cannot fault it at all. If he carries on his pop punk thing, I will so go to his next tour. But he is just becoming an increasing amount more of a guilty pleasure for me. And it's quite worrying with how much I do rate his music. Okay, so pre-2019, MGK was very much known as a rap artist. And even back then, he still split opinion. People really hated his music. People really hated his persona. But then he just bit off way more than he could chew with throwing a diss at Eminem. Rap Devil, which actually wasn't too bad and had some decent lines in it.
Hello, Marshall. My name's Colson. You should go back to recovery.
But most people remember it for this.
Somebody grab him some clippers. His fucking beard is weird.
And then he got absolutely buried by Eminem, and this is still the thing that people say that he switched genres for.
Your reply got the crowd yelling, woo. So before you die, let's see who can out-petty who with your corny lines. Slim your roll. Out Kelly, ooh, but I'm 45 and I'm still outselling you.
Even though he divided opinion, he did find a lot of mainstream success in rap. But then the main argument for him switching genres was after his feud with Eminem, he released Hotel Diablo, which didn't do quite as well as his other albums. But this was the start of something different. This was when he first introduced a bit of rock to his music. This first came out with the song I Think I'm Okay with Youngblood and Travis Barker. Even though MGK doesn't make the genre's best music, he definitely has got some charm towards the artists that he works with, because he has got a lot of returning features, especially Youngblood, Avril Lavigne, Travis Barker, Trippie Redd, Ian Dior. There's loads that keep coming back, but he is well known for being a bellend, like these clips will show you.
Man, I don't want to talk about this. Dude, I've done this so many times, dude. Can we just, I don't want to do an interview, man. Can we just do, like, I don't...
MGK.
Fucking songs.
MGK.
How tall are you?
Someone just told me you had a little scuffle with Conor McGregor on the carpet. What happened?
Yes, I'm fully aware that in some of those clips he is being provoked, and he may even regret the way that he comes across sometimes. But he is known to be a twat. Just have a look at this clip of YouTuber Jackmate talking about his experience meeting MGK.
So I just said, hi mate, I'm a big fan of your stuff. My girlfriend really rates your stuff as well. I saw you come out earlier with Youngblood, fucking brilliant. Any chance I can get a quick picture? Because I'd love to show my missus who's not here. I looked at him, and he sort of just, he had a big joint as well, I didn't say that, did I? He had a massive joint just in the guest area, like, I should have known then, no. And I thought, I'll fight it, so I just went, oh, is that cool? And then it was at this point that he turned to me, looked me dead in the eye and went, how many times I gotta tell you, motherfucker, just take the fucking photo. Stevie was stood with the camera just out of earshot, so I've gone, had a picture, and this is that picture.
Now, that is only one person's experience with him. I'm sure a lot of people have got very good experiences with him. But it's a lot of people's opinion. He's really not liked. Something I will say in defence of him, though, people definitely jump on the bandwagon. People definitely go, oh yeah, fuck MGK just because it's a thing now. But everything that there is to defend about MGK, there's also something else to critique about him. After feuding with someone who's considered as a god in the rap genre, Eminem, he goes for Corey Taylor in the rock genre, the genre that he's very new in. This is stupidity. It was just because he was salty because Corey didn't appear on his album Tickets to My Downfall. Which, even though I'm being very critical of MGK right now, this is something that I really can compliment him on. This, if you like pop punk, this is a banger of an album, and I well recommend that you check it out. This album surprisingly had quite a lot of energy for Machine Gun Kelly. This was a lot more than anyone expected, and it did really well for him. Commercially, this is one of the most successful pop punk albums out there. Tickets to My Downfall was a great start for a new genre for MGK, but with his latest album, Mainstream Sellout, the quality of the music has slipped a bit. As much as I enjoy this album overall, there's definitely a few stinkers on here, especially with his song Emo Girl featuring Willow. As much as I find that song ironically fun and I was having a great time listening to it live, it's not good. And for someone who's so arrogant and portrays himself as such a serious person, I think to have music that you view as ironically fun really isn't a good look. And also another thing that just opens up for criticism is how ridiculous this man makes himself look. Look at this guy. This is someone who goes around thinking he's the dog's bollocks, and we're supposed to take him seriously. Now, granted, there are loads of times that I think he looks cool as fuck, but this just makes it so much more difficult to just think someone's worth defending if they look like a joke. Now, I'm not saying that I don't like out there things. Like, I'm a massive fan of Youngblood, massive fan of punk. Like, I love out there, outlandish clothes, but his are just ridiculously awful. Even though I did think that Mainstream Sellout was a bit of a slip-up after Tickets to My Downfall, I really do hope that he stays more in the pop-punk side of things, because he's just released a song called Pressure, which I thought was verging on absolutely terrible. He's also done a fair few of these freestyles over different beats. They weren't too bad, but he's definitely better in this pop-punk genre. Overall, do I think he's overhated? Yes, but each of his criticisms I definitely think has weight to them. Overall, do I like MGK as an artist? Yes, but it is getting increasingly more difficult to say that. But my main reason for not particularly liking him is very simple. I just don't think he's very likeable at all. But as much as I think he is a bit of an unlikable person, there is something about him that entices me to listen to his music, and I do find his music enjoyable. So make sure you let me know what you think of MGK down in the comments. I'll probably see him again live. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below what you thought of the video, and I'll see you very soon. See you later.